and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffani Beaston from Beauty and the Beastons, and I upload every single Tuesday and Thursday currently. Today we are doing a get it all done video. There's just lots of random things that need to be done. I know that a lot of you can relate, but this time of year gets overwhelming with back to school and just getting started in new routines and all of it. So we are just making a list and checking off all the things that we need to do. My hope is to also make teacher gifts today and just have most of it done because I know how fast these next 2 weeks before school are going to go. So while I'm starting to get things done, the kids are on their iPads doing IXL. So excited to be partnering with IXL again because we've been using it for over a year now and it's been truly such a gift for our family. My number one goal for my kids with school is that they feel confident in their classrooms, and IXL really helps with that. Starting a new school year can be really intimidating, so I want them to start the year feeling extra good about themselves, knowing that they've been learning with IXL. Really help boost their confidence and work on anything they needed extra help with outside of the classroom. The practice questions really help them learn with examples and are great for both audio and visual learners. It is so supportive no matter what your child's learning style or knowledge level is. IXL has built-in tools like video tutorials, detailed explanations, and learning games to guide your child in the way that they learn best while meeting them at their level. I also really love that they have the adaptive diagnostics because it helps you just see where your kids need the most help. I've personally always been somebody that connects the dots at home after the classroom in my own environment. I just feel more relaxed and I feel like I can really take it all in, and I feel like my kids are the same way as well, so IXL is great for that since they're reiterating what they're learning at home. Best of all, family memberships start at just $7.46 per month, and you can get 25% off all course subjects for your first month or year. And I'll have everything linked down in the description box below, but you know we have like our summer morning routine, we'll have our school morning routine as well, but on one of the first things on there says IXL or workbook, and 9 times out of 10 they choose IXL, so it's nice because before they can go on to their iPads or have any screen time, they have to do something learning. So IXL has been amazing and just easy to implement into our everyday routine. We are trying to make it back to the bay this evening. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen, but regardless, there's stuff to do in both locations. But before we leave, I wanna go ahead and cook up some shaved Brussels sprouts and some chicken wings. I'm also gonna make some regular chicken breast for chicken Caesar pasta salad. So doing that, and then I'm going to make some ground turkey for burger bowls. It's like a little mini meal prep, but it's nice to just like have a couple of options for tonight and tomorrow. If this outfit looks familiar to you, I did just finish filming a room by room reset. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check that out. I just went through all the rooms in the house, just kind of giving them some love, giving them what they needed, because it was intense, especially lots of laundry. If you need laundry motivation, go back and watch that video. I'm gonna pat the wings dry, and then I'm just seasoning them with Kinder's the blend seasoning, which is just salt, pepper, and garlic. I personally don't like wings. I do this weird thing where I go through like ick phases, and it's been a couple years since I've had wings. I'm fine with like boneless wings, but unfortunately most of them do have gluten in it. But my family loves wings. Both girls, both boys, Chris obviously. So I like to make these for them. I'm just doing these on 425. I'll flip them at about 20 minutes and probably do another 20 minutes. They like them really like well done and crispy. We also do them in the air fryer sometimes, or we'll toss them in some buffalo sauce after they're already cooked. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in real quick, and then I'll throw our Brussels sprouts in, which also go on 425. I'm also at that point in counting my macros where I'm just like sick of everything. But it's been a while since we've had like a burger bowl, so I'm gonna try that. And like I love toppings, I always talk about this, so that way you can add like some fresh lettuce, tomato, avocado, pickles, whatever you would normally like on your burger. So I'm excited for that. It's been a while, but I'm currently sick of tacos, sick of my chicken burgers that I was liking, you know, just the normal. I'm just sick of it all. I need to find some new things. If you have something that you really like, be sure to comment below and let me know what that is. So Brussels sprouts, I like getting these from Whole Foods. They're the shaved Brussels sprouts, and I'm always psychotic about expiration dates. They're good. Checking. But you just do a little bit of oil. I do avocado oil or olive oil. I just fell, by the way. I'm using olive oil right now. Also using the blend on everything. I feel like you can't go wrong with salt, pepper, garlic, right? And then once they come out of the oven, again, I'm just doing them on 425. I'll probably take them out in about 20 minutes when I flip the wings, but I'll add, like, drizzle a little bit of Mike's hot honey. So good. Mini meal preps like this are a lot less overwhelming. Now I'm busting out my Old Faithful, my cast iron skillet that I've had for a very long time. And I'm gonna be cooking up our chicken in there. So let me get some oil heated up. Get my other pan going for our ground turkey. Guess what I season this with? Yep, the blend. And no, I don't wash my chicken. For the ground turkey, I'm using a steak seasoning. So we're going for that burger vibe. Just cooking the paper real quick, you know, no big deal. Tiffani. I know y'all have done that before. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 2. As you see, we're at the Bay House. We didn't get here until midnight, and then yesterday I just didn't film at all because we're just kind of like winging life yesterday. But today we are back on it, finishing this get it all done. I'm actually really excited. Sometimes you just like need a day, and yesterday I had like a bunch of like meetings and stuff, and I felt like I had worked the whole first portion of my day, and I just felt like I was really missing my family, so we just wound up having a family night. I'm definitely trying to get better with that. Instead of like just pushing through and going hard, I did work out yesterday, so got that going for me. Instead of like pushing through and going hard, I wanna be like, okay, work can wait, and it can wait until tomorrow, whatever. If you feel that urge, like you wanna be with your family, especially I'm starting to have that mom guilt since summer is coming to an end and school is starting. I don't know if you guys can see me that well. So anyway, today we're getting back on it. I made a list, we're getting it done. I ordered groceries. I meal planned slightly for the week ahead. It's actually pretty cold here. It's 70 degrees right now in New Jersey, which obviously isn't cold, but for summer it feels like nice and cool, which is good because we have the windows open. Regardless, we are baking and making some soups today. The kids just got done IXL again. And what was really cute is that Everly FaceTimed my mom and shared her screen with her, so she got to like see her do IXL with her. The technology is crazy. Hi, baby girl.
Down. The light goes down. Ta-da!
Good job. So, like I said, we ordered some groceries and I have some exciting recipes. Then I'm gonna be making some soups and some baking, which is fun because fall is around the corner. And then I have lots of decluttering to do. I want to get the teacher gifts done, and I also want to make another batch of fermented garlic honey because it needs a little bit to like make, and my other one's going to be expiring soon. But I swear by this stuff. You can Google it, do your own research on fermented garlic honey, but I swear last year it helped me, like definitely. So anyway, the kids won't take it. Are you kidding me? Remember when I tried to have you take the garlic honey when you weren't feeling well and you like gagged? So I don't know if your kids could take it, but me and Chris take it when we feel like we need it. But also, the first thing we're gonna do before I get my workout in today is wash this bedding because it just needs to be washed. The dogs like got stuff all over it and it's just yucky. So you wanna help me take my blankets off my bed? Okay, let's go. Where's Ella? Getting ready for our workout. Nice out. Breezy. I like your stretching. I just got Evie down for a nap. I fell asleep with her, so I need some coffee to like bring me back to life. Chris took the big three to a park and the groceries just got delivered, but first coffee so we can function properly. I didn't realize how tired I was. Still loving these Starbucks, what are they? Caramel, I think? Caramel flavor? Yeah, it's caramel flavor. Before I unbox everything else, I'm going to show you the frozen stuff so I can put it away. You know, the kids love the Yasso bars and they love chocolate chip mint. It's like their favorite flavor. These are a staple for all of us. Tanner doesn't like these anymore though, so all but Tan Man. Shrimp, everyone likes shrimp, that's a plus. It's always nice when you have a big family and everyone likes the same thing. Also a staple that everyone likes, this brand, it has to be the Applegate gluten-free. Even the not gluten-free ones I don't like as much. And then these meatballs, another one that everyone likes. Okay, I feel better now because it's like meat and seafood, fruits and veggies, desserts, like, you know, ice packs. Everything has a spot. It's not aesthetic, but it's organized. Alright, so I got this because Carter wants chicken noodle soup and we usually use ramen, but they didn't have any. So he picked bow ties and they didn't have any jovial, so that's what we're going with. This, I can't speak on yet, but I was excited to find it because everybody in my Get To Not Have To group is loving these and I haven't found a gluten-free option, so I want to try them. It says they have 13 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber, 21 nutrients from plants, and a low glycemic index. And I love the unicorn. It says unbelievably delicious, but my camera is not focusing. So I got for pasta. Finding this on Acme's website inspired me for making gnocchi soup because you don't always find these gluten-free. So very excited for that with some turkey sausage, which is right here under this. Ground turkey for taco night. Turkey sausage soup because, you know, if I don't have meat in it, there's no way I'm getting my husband to eat it, so. I would be fine with the normal version that doesn't have any sausage, but so with that, I went back and got Old Faithful. I did find an organic gluten-free flour, but it doesn't rise. It might not have like the, you know, it might not be self-rising, I don't know. But when I made my protein bagels, they were just like a lot more dense than I like them more fluffy, so got this. It's not organic, but you can't win them all, right? You gotta try to have that balance. I've been loving these as snacks. They go really fast. I think they're definitely better to buy from Thrive Market, like for the best price. But I love these as a little snack when I have my sweet tooth with like my vanilla yogurt. And then these I like having with my string cheese. So I always like different types of texture together, you know, I always talk about that. Tortilla chips, of course, staple. Another staple, wish I could find like a better, healthier version. But I haven't been able to yet. If you have any that you know that are better than this, let me know. Grateful for no high fructose corn syrup and no artificial color or flavors, but you know, the whole glyphosate thing that I keep hearing about. Another thing that we all love, I personally like to put like peanut butter and fruit on top. And I got these because I want to make chocolate zucchini bread, but they didn't substitute any zucchini, so I just have no zucchini, but Chris said he'll stop for me. But they really wanted to make it. I've been craving it, and the kids never know that there's any zucchini in it, so it's good. Got some petite diced tomatoes for our gnocchi soup. This I like to have like in case of emergency when you're not hitting your protein goals, but I did think it was like a case of them. I usually get the one that's not 42 grams. I think the one that I normally get is like 20 something grams, but here we are. It could definitely hurt your stomach. Got some more milk. I usually get more than one at a time, but we're going back home in a couple of days, so I think we have some milk there. Who knows? I'll have to order groceries there too, right? Half and half. Iced coffee, a staple. Sorry that my phone is blowing up right now. Egg whites, another staple. Carter has recently become a huge sour cream fan, so I got stuff for taco night, and he requested that to make sure that we have some sour cream. This is Ella's favorite yogurt. She doesn't love the Greek yogurt, but she likes this vanilla Stonyfield yogurt. And then the rest of us all really like the 000 Greek yogurt that has 17 grams of protein in it. Their staple in our house, cream cheese. Staying on the cheeses, we got some Land O'Lakes. American, has to be Land O'Lakes. We love Land O'Lakes. I love this brand of cheese as well. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's just mozzarella. Mexican cheese for tacos. I like these as a snack. They're Colby Jack. And then Chris and I both really like pepper jack, like on our chicken burgers and stuff. Also got some salsa, honey. Here's another thing they substituted, or they just didn't have, was garlic apparently. So Chris is also getting the garlic because my plan was to use this big boy to make our fermented garlic honey. So hopefully Chris can find some. I was hoping to find it peeled already because it took me like an hour to peel it all last time I made it. We got this big old watermelon, summer staple. Sweet corn, another summer staple. Celery, carrots, these are for our soups. Had to get my tan man some grapefruit, it's his favorite. And then as you can see in the background here, got some oranges, got a rotisserie chicken for the chicken noodle soup that Carter wants, and then 2 things of eggs. Some more produce, we just got blueberries, spinach, and then 3 things of strawberries. And like we talked about, you can't always be organic. I know they always say like the #1 thing you should try to buy organic is berries because they absorb so much, but they just didn't have it, and I'm not just gonna not give my kids berries because I can't find organic. Spinach, you are not going bad this time, spinach, because we're using you in soup. Update, these boodles are 10 out of 10. I was excited because I have never been able to find them gluten-free. And then I mixed in 3 ounces of that ground turkey we made the other day. It's delicious. It reminds me of like a better version of Hamburger Helper, which was like one of my favorite things growing up. My little cutie's up and she likes them too, huh? They're yummy, right?
Who likes food?
Evie likes those, right?
Yeah, and who else?
Mom likes them?
Like, and who else after you like them?
I think some other people in the world might like them. We gotta have the other kids try them and see what they think, right?
Yeah. And then, they text that home from the grocery store. They will say, guys, you try whatever you want to eat.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll say that to them, okay? So we're gonna get started on our teacher gifts. So I got 4 mugs. We didn't get our teachers' names yet, so I'm just gonna do like a generic teacher.
Mom, what's mine? I can get to my teacher.
Evie is so excited because she actually has the same teacher that she had last year, who we absolutely love, but she moved up to do the 3s classroom, so we're so excited for that, right? So I got mugs, and I got these bags, and then I'm gonna do some stuff for the kids too. It's 4:20, later than I wanted it to be. I know that you guys can relate to that though, like time just goes by really quickly, especially when you have kids and you're like stopping to do stuff for them. But I just realized I only brought home with me my Cricut vinyl, or brought back to the Bay House with my Cricut vinyl and not my infusible ink, which is what I need. So Chris was really sweet and went out to grab it for me, and Evie went with him, and I have the older 3 home with me, but unfortunately Evie went with him, so that could take hours. I offered to go, he wanted to go, so I'm gonna start cooking while he's getting that for me. I did send him pictures, and he's actually, I know a lot of husbands are like kind of wonky with when they go to the store, what they actually get is not what he really asked for. But Chris is he's really good with that. And to confirm, he sends photos. He's like Instacart basically. So anyway, let's get to cooking. I am making chicken noodle soup, what I got rotisserie chicken for, which is gonna be very easy. So basically it's just some chopping. Actually, I wonder if I have my little chopper here. And then the orzo soup with the sausage, even though I'm like stuffed now. That lunch was very delicious. All right, I love when I actually remember my gadgets. I am going to hand cut these because I don't think I ever told you this story. When Carter was little, he was like, Mom, can you make sure you have the rainbows in my soup? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you know, the little rainbows? And they finally figured it out that it was celery. So he does like them cut like that. The onion I'm going to use this chopper for. And I know it can be very annoying to clean, but what you need to do is, sorry, that's probably so loud. What you need to do is make sure that you keep these, because these are what cleans this little portion out right here. One and a half seconds. Yes, please. Yes, please. All right, hopefully my pot is hot enough because I've been warming it up for a second here. Avocado oil, you can use olive oil if you want. I want to have my sizzle, so I'll give it another second. All right, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit, put some salt in there. I'm gonna let these get nice and translucent while we cut our other veggies. I decided to use these instead of the big carrots because these expire on the 27th. Plus my kids love the big carrots anyway, so I feel like when I just peel them and give them the big old carrots. All right, I'm adding the carrots in. I let those cook up a little bit because those take a while to get softened. Season all of our layers, so just salt and pepper. I always ask this and then I never do it anyway, but I want to learn how to like batch make this without the noodles because it's Carter's favorite thing, especially if anybody's sick. They always want me to make them the homemade chicken noodle soup, and it would be nice to like have it on hand. Moving the cutting board because with that window right behind me, I can't, like the lighting just gets messed up and you can't see anything, so I have to like kind of stand right here. But I have our celery all cut up, and now I'm going to cut up some garlic for both this and our gnocchi soup, and I'm also going to cut up some onion for our gnocchi soup. Let me get another onion. My knives here are so dull. I need to sharpen them. I'm trying to see if there's even like a sharpener. Yeah, there is. They're so dull. Reminder, sharpen your knives. You don't cut yourself. So dull. We also have a lot of garlic peeling in our future because we're only able to find fresh garlic and not like the pre-peeled bags of garlic. I wish I had my gloves here too because last time when I did it, my nails, like everything was like ripped up from peeling so much garlic. Taking out the big boy. Alright, I'm going to take half of this and put it into our chicken noodle. Alright, so for the chicken noodle, I'm still letting all that caramelize, and now I am moving on to the gnocchi, and the first step in that is cooking up the sausage. So you can get whatever type of sausage you get. I like this is lean turkey sausage. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it like out of the casing, put it in, cook that, and change my battery because it's blinking red. Not very appetizing looking, but this is, I just make a little slit and then take the meat out that way. Guess what, guys? You see I'm making these 2 types of soup, and then Tanner requested meatballs and spaghetti on top of this. Will I do it for him? Of course I will, because I want him to eat, but the good thing though is I just look at it again as like a mini meal prep, because of course we'll have leftovers of both soups, so we can have that for lunches tomorrow or dinner tomorrow. And what else do I have to do, right? Just kidding, I have plenty to do. But honestly, it's pre-cooked meatballs, they're frozen. Put them in some sauce, boil some water, it's not that big a deal. And then if anyone else happens to not like these, they can also have that. Basically, nothing's gonna go to waste, so it doesn't matter. And then I'm just making a recipe in my First Form app so that I know the macros that are in this. Now I'm just adding our 1 yellow onion. I also put a little bit of red pepper flake as well. That's optional if you like more of like a kick to your soups, which I definitely do. Back to this soup, the chicken noodle. Carter, one of his favorite things is that he loves to actually have this, which I love because I know it's weird, it's chicken noodle soup and it's beef bone broth, but it has 19 grams of protein, so that's amazing. We like to add this with our chicken stock. Now I'm adding a thing of chicken stock. This is 32 ounces. Okay, so I use 2 of these chicken stocks. This is the Costco brand. While that one simmers, we're adding 2 cups of water now that these onions are nice and translucent and the sausage is all cooked. And then we're doing an entire can of petite diced tomatoes. Now I'm using an entire container of this. It's 16.9 ounces. This is the chicken bone broth and it has 19 grams of protein. Next we're just doing some salt and pepper, and then we're gonna bring this to a boil. Basically waiting for both of these to come to a boil, but I am gonna add my celery now. I almost forgot it, honestly. Just did the dishes and starting to make Tanner's dinner. And I'm not sure what Abby's singing. But now we are just adding our gnocchi to our soup. I had this like simmering like this for about 8 minutes. What? Chris is going to take all the chicken off the rotisserie for me. Thanks, honey.
You're welcome.
And I'm going to cut up zucchini, and I'm so grateful that you found at Aldi since I didn't have it.
No, not at Aldi.
You didn't find it? Oh, you went to Aldi. They didn't have zucchini. I thought zucchini was like, there's zucchini everywhere this time of year.
Garlic.
So weird. Oh, I forgot about the garlic, honey. I said we have a long night ahead of us for peeling garlic. Thanks for always being my chicken cutter, honey. Rotisserie chicken getter.
I knew what I was marrying into.
You get to eat it along the way as a perk. That's where Carter gets it from. Him and Carter like to fight over the skin on the rotisserie chicken. It makes me want to die inside.
Heavy too.
Heavy too? Oh my gosh. Probably has some nutrients in it. That's good for you though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely way more zucchini than I need. I should double
Told you
the
that.
batch.
Those were small ones. No
Really?
joke. Yeah.
Alright, now that our gnocchi is cooked, you can tell because it's at the top. We're going to add 2 cups of spinach, Chris's favorite part. I know you love your spinach, honey.
I don't mind.
I know.
I get it in my skillet now after drinking it.
I know, look at you.
Voluntarily.
This is absolutely delicious. Even Chris likes it.
Honestly, it's good. I wouldn't lie to you guys. Cheesy.
I did not measure our cheese, by the way.
Thank you. I was worried about that.
I'm gonna get gnocchi in there. Alright, finally adding our chicken to our soup. Hopefully it doesn't overflow, but there's a good chance that it will. Ah! Safe. We're really pushing the limits here today. We're just doing some Italian seasoning in the soup. Do thyme, could do bay leaves. what we're doing today. We're starting on our teacher gifts before we get to baking, and I'm hoping that the mugs come out good. This is only my second time making them, so the first thing I do is I have an infusible ink in my Cricut Joy. I got my design on my phone from the Cricut Access Center. Hit go. Please be easy. Got my mug press all heated up. So I weeded my design and stuck it on here. And then I just have to put like this tape on here so that I messed up the first time because I forgot to hit mirror. And it's just like an iron-on, so you have to hit mirror on your Cricut. Now I'm going to put it in here and press it down. Mugs are done, the kids are asleep, and we are on to making bags. Perfect timing. This is all heated up. I also got these little buses from Dollar Tree, and they're so cute. I'm gonna put some gifts in there to go in the bags with their mugs, but I'm gonna stop with the teacher gifts for today. I still need to get stuff to go in here, and we're gonna finish off with our zucchini. I'll have the recipe down below, but step one is doing just the zucchini by itself until they're nice and chopped up, and hopefully I don't wake up the kids. 2 cups of gluten-free flour. 2/3 cups of cacao. 2/3 cups of cocoa powder, not cacao. I'm delirious. 2/3 cups of peanut butter. 2/3 cups of applesauce. 1/2 cup of honey. 2 teaspoons of vanilla, lots of cinnamon, 4 teaspoons of baking soda, now I blend it all up. I was thinking this looks kind of chunky, and then I realized that I'm missing 4 eggs, so I'm gonna add that now. Again, this is supposed to make 2 loaves of bread, and I don't have a bread pan, so I'm gonna see how this works out. Could be good or it could be a disaster. And of course, we gotta add some lilies to the top. 100 pounds. Let's see how long it takes to cook. It's so late already. It's 11:30. I'm so tired. While this is baking, I'm gonna go get ready for bed. Also, this is all set for tomorrow because there's no way that I'm doing this right now for the fermented garlic honey. At least we have everything we need right here for tomorrow. Well, this is looking voluptuous and delicious. I think it looks pretty done. I'm gonna take it out. Let's try this. It's midnight. Craziness. I really like it because it's not that sweet, but I feel like because it's not that sweet, my kids won't like it, but we'll see tomorrow morning. But really good. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you, what day is it? I'll see you on Tuesday. Be sure to let me know all your video requests down below for September. I'm working on that September calendar. I want to get back into sending my weekly emails when school starts, and I used to be able to have my whole schedule planned out, what videos we're going to be going live, but summer's just been too chaotic for that. But I really hope to get back to that in the fall. But thanks for watching. Hope that you enjoyed.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. your soul.